Seriously, where has this been all my life? I like literally just discovered this, and this is basically a blow dryer and a brush and like a circle styling tool all in one. Hey guys, Stella here. If you are new, welcome, hello. I am a Washington, D.C. based flight attendant. I travel the world and I take you with me here on my YouTube channel. Don't know what I'm doing with this. I have to do my hair right now. Getting ready for a 2-day trip. I have a late departure, so I don't have to be at the airport until 2 p.m. So I had like the whole day just to kind of relax, and now I've got to get serious and get ready. Okay, my camera battery just died. But you basically need those clips, plug that in, separate your hair. I'm like such a mess right now. Separate your hair and then start. Okay, like seriously. So easy. It probably took me like literally like 15 minutes. Yes, I am packing it. Okay, everything is pretty much packed. This is already zipped up. We've got that in here. I don't have a lunch, so I'm just packing a few pistachios, an apple, and some vitamins, and then these True Limes that I put in my water bottles. Love that. And I'm actually wearing my jacket today, you guys. I'm gonna look like so professional. I'll show you what it looks like. I don't really ever wear like my actual jacket, but I was just feeling like super professional today since I did my hair. My hair's already kind of getting messed up because it's so humid out. I know you're getting a haircut. You're getting a haircut. You're a little bit of a ragamuffin, but I love you, and Mom will be back in a few days, okay? I'm gonna get the air conditioner to blow underneath my hair. I have so much hair, I always sweat like under here. This is where it gets like curly and the blow dry doesn't keep because I'm like, oh, I'm hot. Are we in New York?
Yep.
Oh, we're like, beep beep. Of course I'm running late. It's 1:46. I have sign in at 2:15. Well, I'm supposed to sign in at 2:15. It's 1:46. It's like a beautiful day. Like, everyone's out at the park. I was trying to leave at... Oh, it's just a little tiny baby schnauzer puppy, a little black one, just like Fran. He's in the car. He likes to go to work. He likes to drop me off at work, so we always try to bring him. So it gets him out of the house a little bit. Even though it seems like, I'm running late, we actually have lots of time. That gives us 30 minutes. We basically have like 20 something minutes to get to the airport, and the airport's actually really close. So we've got plenty of time. I'm just kind of like getting out of the house and getting in the car and getting it started and going. I'm like, you know, I'm like, go, go, go. One of these days you guys are gonna watch a vlog and I'm gonna be like, you guys, I've got an hour till sign in. I'm just moseying on over to the airport. I was actually trying to drop this trip, but it's a beautiful Sunday today and nobody wanted to pick it up. So wasn't able to drop it. And it's a 2-day trip, but it's only worth 10 hours. So that's really low time hours. And nobody really wanted to pick it up from me today. I have 2:15 sign in, 3:15 departure, DCA to DFW. So go to Dallas and land at 5:30 p.m. and then just an hour and a half sit time. So really just, we'll probably deplane. We might switch planes, I'm not sure yet, and then walk to the next gate or stay on the plane, and then really just have like half an hour and then reboard. So that's a quick turnaround. So then my second flight tonight is 7:13 departure, DFW to MSP. So that's Minneapolis, and we get in at 9:43 p.m. And then the flight tomorrow is from Minneapolis to Charlotte, and that's not till 5:30 p.m. So I have like all day tomorrow in Minneapolis. I'm not sure really what I'm gonna do. We'll see what I get into. And it's 2:01, so definitely plenty of time. All right, here we are. I love you, Bear, but okay, you're gonna stay here. Mom's going to work. I love you. I will be back. Ooh. All those airplanes are gone. Got some over here in these gates. It looks beautiful outside, you guys, but it is 87 degrees. It is so hot. I wonder if it's hot under that plane or if he likes the shade. I love the big flag. DCA, Reagan National Airport, is so patriotic. All right, I'm totally early. Didn't think I was gonna be early. It's like, my sign-in's not even till 2:15, it's 2:07. So I'm gonna go sign in, get to the airplane. Izzy. All right, set up my flight here on my tablet. I've got my makeup. Look, you guys, I still have this Harrods bag. Like, I've had this for so long. I did stop to get a coffee. And I just realized we're going to Minneapolis, Mall of America. The crew's like, ooh, we're by Mall of America. What? Oh, totally forgot about that. Yes, oh gosh. A new galley, new plane here. Our last flight got diverted. So we were supposed to come into Dallas, and then there was crazy weather in Dallas, so we were circling the airport and we were gonna run out of gas, so we had to make a diversion and stop at a new airport. We didn't get off the plane, we just landed, we refueled with gas, and then we took back off. And well, we had to wait a little bit to get cleared to come back over to Dallas. And so we got to Dallas and the crew all split up. We landed and our schedule said we had a few hours till our next flight. Well, we just got reassigned to a new flight, and like randomly I was over here getting food. So I saw the like notification come on my phone. I was like, oh, I'm like literally right here. Walked over here, so waiting for my crew to come over here to this gate, this plane, and oh my god, like it's really hot on here right now. I'm like, can I get like some air? Oh, here we go. Oh my god. I just turned that air vent on, so now I'm like getting some air here. Okay, I am galley, so I'm going to check all my galley paperwork, set my galley up. Here is my food. I do want to eat. I haven't eaten. This was supposed to be my break, so I might eat really quick and wait for my crew and then start setting up my galley. Oh, and we were supposed to go to Minneapolis. We were supposed to do Dallas to Minneapolis, and so now we are doing Dallas to Kansas City, which I'm so sad about because I wanted to do Mall of America, and now there's no Mall of America in Kansas City. So no one is on the plane. I am going to eat my dinner. I am so hungry. Of course, because I was running late today, I didn't pack a lunch. Ooh, I can like, ooh, guys, I can literally set you right on this thing and take a bite. I got a baked potato from Salt Lick. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Let me show you. It's a big room. Okay, one bed. Nobody's in here. Let's do our security checks. I think we're good. Who's in here? Okay. That is so cool. I definitely do not have that view outside of my room.
These rooms are amazing.
The rooms? Okay, this side of the hotel is so much better than my side. They're doing, what'd you call it again? A sideshow?
Yeah, dogs.
Oh!
This is very dangerous.
Look at the people! Look at everyone getting out.
They're gonna get hit. Cause you don't know how, like, where the tail's gonna end.
So this is from the hotel room. We just heard all this commotion. We just like looked out
That's a big thing.
the window. All right, well, the police are coming. We hear the sirens. Oh, he better stop. Look at, there's a tow truck right there. He's like, sir.
Sir.
See, there's no way for them to get over there. Look at that guy to see if his light's on. No. Well, look, you see the police? They are coming from all angles.
I just don't understand their logic.
It is 12:22, and I don't know a.m. Let me see if there's a time difference. Yep. It is actually 1:22 a.m. in DC. And I am in Kansas City right now. I'm still in my uniform and I've literally, like, my shirt's untucked. We got to the hotel, I think at midnight, or no, I think we got to the hotel at like 11. I don't know what time we got to the hotel, but I have been in another crew member's room. All four of us, all four crew were in the #1 flight attendant's hotel room, and we're just hanging out, gossiping, talking, just a really fun crew. I haven't like hung out in somebody's hotel room in a really long time. So we were all over there, and then we randomly just saw, like, we heard all these cars and all this commotion out the window. So we look out the window. One of the flight attendants was like, oh, it's Tokyo Drift. And I was like, no, it's not. They don't actually do that. That's a movie. 100% it was Tokyo Drift. They were doing these circle donuts. It looked so scary. I was like, I've never ever seen anything like that. My suitcase, I haven't even brought anything in. I literally just got into the hotel room. I don't even know how I'm still awake. I honestly don't. We were not supposed to be in Kansas today. We were supposed to be in Minneapolis. We were gonna go to Mall of America. We were all planning it, but now we are here in Kansas City and we have pickup tomorrow at 2 p.m. We do one flight to Dallas, from Kansas to Dallas, and it's like an hour and 15 minutes, super easy short flight. And then we deadhead from Dallas back to DCA. So super easy day tomorrow. Today was a little bit difficult because we had a lot going on, but I'm loopy right now. I'm so tired. So I'm gonna go to bed and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And yes, one bed, but look how big this room is. So I'm okay with this, and those pillows look comfortable, so I'm all right. I'm not gonna get into bed in my uniform. Let's look at this view. Okay. Let's do a hotel room tour. This is how I really have my hotel room. This is reality. This isn't like, oh, I organized this, I did this, I set this here. No, this is like real. Here's the front door, and then it opens up to the hotel room. It's actually pretty big. There's a lot of room over there. We've got our coffee station here. I just made my coffee. I don't know what happened. It's like kind of all over the place. Here is the restroom. This is how I set up the restroom that I use. I always plug in I try to plug in more stuff here. I did just unplug something here, my camera battery. So that's already in here, and I put the charging thing back into my bag so that I don't forget that. But these are like important things that I don't want to forget. And I have left so many chargers. I've left my vlogging camera. I've left chargers. I've never actually left my phone, but like it could happen. I have to have a really good system where I'm like going through, I'm looking at outlets. I am not forgetting things that are plugged in. Always try to plug as much as I can into the restroom, because I always feel like the restroom is the last thing that you see like as you're like walking out of the hotel room. All right, I didn't put anything into the closet, and actually I probably should have used that because there's my luggage. I was so tired last night, I just threw my luggage on the floor and didn't even mess with it. Here is an overview of the hotel room. I love this big, long, like counter area, desk, drawers, fridge. This is so great because I love to lay everything out here. So this is just my makeup. I should actually put this in the bathroom. I have my uniform. I probably should have like not just thrown my uniform jacket like that, because then it gets wrinkly. And so here are other things that I have plugged in, and see, this is bad. I should not have put this black thing on this, because I could easily forget that. I could grab these two things and go on with my life and forget my charging port. So actually I'm gonna unplug that and put this in my bag, because it's already charged to, yeah, it's already got 4 bars there, so that is not gonna be forgotten. I will leave my tablet charging because I don't want it to go below 100%. So if our company issued tablet goes below 90% when we step onto the aircraft, it's an FAA violation. It has to be fully charged above 90, and you have to have your spare battery, or else you can, a flight attendant, we can get fined if the FAA is on board or at the gate or at the airplane and checking tablets. So that's really important. So that will stay charged over there. I also have my phone just charging right now. Got this nice sitting area, and then the bed. I did only get 1 bed last night. I do normally like to have 2, but these pillows, these were some of the most comfortable pillows I have slept in so long. Okay, here's the, is this the brand? Is this the brand of the pillow? I'm gonna order some of these. These were amazing. And I don't typically like long pillows, I just like the standard size, but these were so great. And this is truly how I sleep at night. I always get the covers into a ball, and I'm just such a messy sleeper. Over here, I don't have anything plugged in. Nothing's going on over here. And then my luggage on the floor. I don't normally like it on the floor, but that's where it ended up last night. So yesterday, you guys, was a day to truly be a palm tree, to just kind of go with the flow. There was a ton of bad weather right around Dallas airport. There was scattered thunderstorms, and when there's thunderstorms, it's very hard to land planes because you can't take off or land in lightning, essentially, or like thunderstorms. So there was a ton of airplanes just circling Dallas, waiting for their chance to land, but they had to hold everything. So there was a big like traffic jam basically, but up in the air. So our airplane was going from DC to Dallas, and we got caught up in that traffic jam. And I think the pilot said we originally had 1,100 or 11,000 gallons of fuel, and we should have made it to Dallas in no time. I mean, we shouldn't even have used half of that. But we were down to 5,000 gallons because we were circling the airport so much, waiting for our turn to land or waiting for them to open a runway for us to have. So we actually had to divert to a nearby Texas airport. I forget the name. It was the airport code was GGG, but I want to say Southland. Oh gosh, I totally forgot the name of it. We don't typically fly into that airport, so I don't have every single airport code memorized, and even the ones I'm supposed to have memorized, sometimes I forget them. I have to be reminded. But we landed into GGG. So when the pilot came on to the PA system, it was like, "We are diverting, ladies and gentlemen, hello, we are diverting." The passengers were, "What? We're diverting?" And I felt like that's such an opportunity for the flight attendants to really shine. My colleagues and myself, we went out into the aisle. We were answering questions for the passengers, you know, not to worry. This is just it is a little bit inconvenient to divert and land and like refuel and then retake off, but it's not anything to be worried about. It's not anything to be scared of. I'd say it probably took us like 45 minutes. And it was a quick process. It was a quick process, and like nothing went wrong. And we got the fuel and we went right back over to Dallas, and it was about a 20-minute flight from that airport back to Dallas. We didn't even go to a very high altitude, and the pilot was going pretty fast. So we got back on track. All in all, I would say it was about a 1.5, almost 2 hour delay on the flight that we were extra in flight. Couldn't be avoided because of weather. So in situations like that, where we're delayed kind of in flight, we will get paid as flight attendants because we're actually in flight. If we were delayed on the ground, we wouldn't be getting paid, but because we were in the air, we actually did get paid. So we got to Dallas, and then from Dallas, we were supposed to go to Minneapolis. So right when we landed, the whole crew split up. All of us, I went to go get food. Somebody went to the lounge. She was gonna heat up her food in the microwave in the crew room. And I don't know where the other 2 flight attendants went, but we all split up, we all scattered because our schedule on our phones said that we were departing at like 9:48. It was just like a really random time. We all figured we had a few hours, so we all scattered. And then I get a phone call from crew scheduling saying that they actually rerouted us. So we were not going to Minneapolis anymore. We were going to Kansas City. And our flight departure was scheduled for 8:45. And it was about 7:20, I think, when he called, and I had just gotten food. So I was like, okay, which gate am I going to? I think I was at like gate A16, nearby gate A16, and the new departure gate was A22. So I signed in and I got onto the plane and was just waited for the rest of my crew, which came pretty shortly because crew scheduling was calling them as well. And then we boarded and there was no issues. The weather had passed Dallas. We boarded, we landed in Kansas City, and now we are here. But it was just kind of like an emotionally draining day yesterday. We were like up, we were down, we were diverted. We were like, going this way, going that way. I felt like I talked so much yesterday. I talked to so many passengers. Like we were talking to the crew. It was just a very busy days. I have like 3 hours before I need to be downstairs, so I think I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'm gonna heat up my half of my lunch from yesterday and maybe watch some Netflix. I'm still watching Vampire Diaries. What are you guys watching? My crew, like all 3 girls on my crew just started Manifest. I'm like having a hard time saying that word right now. That they said there's maybe 2 or 3 seasons on Netflix right now, and they were like, once you watch that first episode, you can't unwatch it. So I don't know if I actually want to start it, but they said it's really good. Are you guys watching Manifest? Have you seen it? Do you plan on seeing it? Do we know anything about it? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. I have chills. Holy cow. It is what, 5-10 minutes in? This is insane. If you guys have watched Manifest, I probably have potato in my mouth. Okay, the whole thing of the show is they departed and then went through like some turbulence, weather storm, and then they come back, they land the plane, but it's in the future. I mean, there's more to that, but that's insane. Because we literally just went through a weather type storm like that. I mean, they were at night when this happened. Our flight was during the day, so thank goodness. It's always less scary when it's during the day and not at nighttime. This is insane. This is so crazy. Like, you guys, I think I'm gonna probably have to put Vampire Diaries on pause. And this is gonna be the new thing here. My Starbucks cup. All right, I'm getting everything ready and I just unplugged all that stuff that was over there and threw it in here. And then I was like, wait, where are my gear ties? I know I packed them in here. They should be somewhere. Where did I put? Oh, there they are. Okay, so this is a brand new pack because I just filmed my travel must-haves and I had my gear ties. So these need to be gear tied. One left to spare. Look how much more organized that is. It's still gonna be like thrown into my bag, but still, effort. I'm not even that late, you guys. I still have a few minutes. Pretty much everything is done. Uniform is on almost. Hair is done. Makeup is done. I'm not doing like full face makeup. I am just doing like kind of like this part of my makeup. So a little bit of concealer, some eyeshadow, some eyeliner, mascara, and I didn't even, I'm looking at the viewfinder, I didn't even do my brows today, but when I put the mask on, I don't want the makeup rubbing on the mask because I feel like it's gonna break me out. So let's do a quick room sweep. We've got nothing plugged in over there. Everything is pretty much in my bag, and I don't know why, like nothing wants to focus. All picked up here. We're pretty much good to go. I didn't plug anything over there, so yeah, I'm just gonna collect my stuff, go downstairs, meet, oh my God, can't get my shoe on, meet the crew at 2:15, and I still have like 8 or so minutes to go, so I'm way on time, way early.
Navigators or bandana type coverage are
The weather is not good. Hi, United. The weather, you guys, it's still bad again. Lots of these summer thunder showers. Loudest announcement in the world. Hi, Franny. Show everybody your haircut. Go get Buzz Buzz. Okay, that's Hedge. But look how nice you look. That's Hedge, but okay. Oh. Shake. What do you do? No, shake. Oh, good boy, good boy. It's a few days later. It took me a few days to recover from that trip. You guys saw Franny's little haircut. He looks so good. I can honestly say that was one of the hardest flight attendant trips I have worked in so long because there was so much bad weather around Dallas, thunderstorms and lightning and stuff. There were so many diversions. There was ground holds. There was like a holding, like they shut down runways at Dallas. So no planes could land and no planes could take off. So this just caused so much drama. On the last day of our trip, we were literally just supposed to fly from Kansas City to Dallas, which is just like a little bit over an hour flight, but we actually had to sit on the tarmac for 2.5 hours before we could take off because Dallas was closed. And then when we finally did get to Dallas, we had one flight on we had a deadhead on our schedule to go back to DC, but then they switched it to, we had to actually work the flight. So by the time it was all said and done, that flight didn't take off from Dallas till around 9, maybe like 10 o'clock. We didn't get into DCA until 2:33 a.m. And I was just like, I was done. That was so hard to stay awake and do a beverage service and like talk to all the passengers because they were upset too because things were delayed with weather and everything, but everybody was understanding because they knew it like wasn't our fault. It wasn't the airline's fault. It was weather. It was the weather's fault. Even though that was a hard trip, I still had so much fun randomly just because I had such a great crew. Like working with a good crew makes all the difference, all the difference. I'm still in recovery, so I gotta go.